I love the topic of tourism activities and the distribution of tourism activities. The reason is that tourism activities are becoming more and more a deciding factor onto where people go, to which destination they will travel. I come from Iceland, the only place on earth where parents are cruel enough to name their children Hjalti, which is my name. But it's also the hotspot of tourism activities for the moment, and one of the fastest growing tourism regions in the world. Last year's growth in tourism in Iceland was 39%. And for the last 5 years, it's been around 30%. One of the reasons for this is that everybody is online in the things to do industry, in the tourism activities industry, in the in-destination industry. And we will see that online bookings are growing very, very fast. Just only a few years ago, they amounted to 20%. Now they're up to 80%. And the fact of the matter is, we do not purchase tourism activities 3 months in advance. Expedia and Google have issued papers with statistics saying that around 85% of all bookings of tourism activities are made 48 hours or less prior to departure of the tour. Now, my company, Bokun, powers all of the, or almost all of the bookings in Iceland. That gives us a unique data set on distribution that I would sort of like to go through with you very shortly, because this is quite interesting. A few years ago, almost all bookings in tourism activities used to be offline or through agents. Now offline bookings or direct offline bookings are 17%. Direct offline is like when you send an email or a phone call or you simply show up. Agent bookings are around 9%. OTAs like TripAdvisor, Expedia Local Expert, Get Your Guide, around 7%. And you might be asking yourself, what is this largest distribution pie there, which is the Bokun marketplace? And remember, we're talking about statistics from Iceland. And the reason why I'm taking that, even though we're a global company, is that all of the bookings in the country go through us, so we have a very comprehensive data set. Now, the Bokun marketplace is cross-selling from local partners. And I'll show you what that means now. Or now. And nothing is happening. Could you push play, please? Could you push play, please? So I specifically went there and checked if it worked, and it did just a few minutes ago, so this is quite interesting. Now we just need the sound.
Imagine a world where a third of all your bookings were coming through cross-selling from local partners. That's exactly the situation with Bokun's customers using the Bokun marketplace. In the traditional marketplace model, you are either a supplier or a seller. You have to pick a side. In the Bokun marketplace, you can be both. That means suppliers can cross-sell other suppliers to create new commission income. Now, let me give you a short example of a customer using the Bokun marketplace. This tour provider operates dozens of fantastic tours, but they also sell tours of others. Let's click Horse Riding Tours on their website under Other Activities. One of the first tour you see there is called Lava Tour. It's a great tour operated by a different company. Let's click that tour and look at the content. All information and content, including the pictures and videos, can be retrieved from the other suppliers automatically through Bokun. And when a customer books the tour on this website, the availability check is done in real time, as if the booking was being done directly with the other supplier. And the booking and invoices go instantly into the bookings feeds and accounting systems of both companies. It's a win-win situation. Everybody gains more business. And you don't need to worry about who owes who what, since Bokun keeps track of all accounts receivables and payables for you.
Yeah, so moral of the story here is cross-selling from local partners has become the largest distribution channel. And the new reality of distribution is that 65% of all suppliers have active cross-selling contracts with other suppliers. This is completely new. And another interesting thing has spun out of the connectivity of everybody, because now everybody's connected through the system. Our customers started experimenting with combo tours or combination products. It's basically two products bundled into one, and it's very easy to manage since their availability is dependent on the two standalone products. And here's an example of this. This would be a whale watching company which would bundle their whale watching products with horseback riding, rafting, ATVs, etc. And there can be different reasons for this. There are, for the popularity of the combo products, different pricing, duration of the product or the tour, or it simply has more appeal than the two standalone products. But not less important, this whale watching company that you saw here before, whenever they're selling a combo tour or a combination product, they will be getting a commission from selling the other tour. So it's becoming a new revenue stream. And what is interesting, that 15% of all of the products sold through Bokun, and these are a lot of products, many, many thousands of products, 15% of them are combo tours or combo products. But not only suppliers are taking the advantage of the connectivity of everybody, resellers are as well. So this is an airline called Wower. What they did, they went into our system, created contracts with suppliers in one day, set up a website, and started promoting selling tours and activities to their flight passengers through email. Then they incorporated selling tours and activities into their app, and now they're selling tours and activities through their flight booking engine. So whenever I'm purchasing a flight to London, I will be offered tours and activities in the same transaction. And another interesting thing, and this is something that Prasanna came into, hotels are a big seller of tours and activities. We have seen that hotels account for 9% of the total tours and activities bookings, which is huge. And remember that tours and activities, or the sector of tours and activities, is much larger than the car rental sector. It's a huge sector. The way they're doing it, as an example, they would be setting up websites like this. We call them storefronts. Then they would have this, for example, the landing page of their Wi-Fi, or simply somewhere on their website. And everybody is selling tours and activities. We have airlines, bloggers, online newspapers, and of course the hotels, which are growing and growing. And new resellers are joining these marketplaces every month. And it's so easy to become a reseller of tours and activities that even EyeforTravel, our conference here, is selling tours and activities. And by the way, these tours and activities here in Las Vegas are at a hugely discounted price, so if you're thinking about doing something, you can go onto their website and purchase the tours and activities there. It's super simple, and my challenge is to explain to everybody how simple it is to become a reseller, because when everybody's connected, anybody can cross-sell anybody. Now, for the suppliers, it's very simple. Think about it. If their products are being resold and promoted in over 200 websites, of course that is going to have an influence on their business. But I sometimes get the question, is it really so simple? Let me explain in a short video how we would make contracts through the marketplace.
Let me show you how easy it is to use the Bokun Marketplace. Whether you're a supplier or a seller, our powerful search engine helps you find the exact products or partners you are looking for. Once you've found it, simply click to propose a contract. Next, enter all the contract details, commission terms, cancellation policies, etc. And you can negotiate every part of the contract. And remember, Bokun will enforce all terms, commissions, cancellation policies, etc. And once you've reached an agreement, you are ready to start selling online.
So, in order for tourism destinations to grow, the point is everybody needs to be online. And coming back to this Icelandic case study, there everybody is online, everybody's cooperating, everybody's cross-selling one another, even competitors are cross-selling one another. And that leads to a great product offering. The suppliers will create better products by creating combo tours, etc. And it also leads to great visibility of products. And that is very, very important because the tourist, the customer, needs to find the correct products. And it's simply more likely that if the tourist will find the correct products, they will go back to their home country happy and promote the destination. Now, not only Iceland is taking on this, getting everybody online. We're working, for example, in Finland with Finnair, where we are getting all of the tours and activities providers online. Finnair is basically promoting that. In Ireland, we're doing the same. There's the tourism organization of Ireland called Fáilte Ireland is promoting Bokun to all of their tours and activities suppliers. The reason is they want to replicate the success of Iceland. And it's obvious when you think about it that when the tourists will find the things to do, the correct things to do, it will make their stay more enjoyable. Now, we at Bokun, we have the, all right, okay, wrong button, sorry. So we at Bokun, our vision is to create the largest B2B marketplace for tours and activities globally. And I would very much appreciate if all of you here would consider joining it, because everybody can. Anybody can become a reseller, and the suppliers who are here would also consider it because it's beneficial for everybody, especially the destinations. Thank you so much.